Hello everyone. Hope everyone is having a good day. My name is Jacqueline McQueen. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Today I'm going to talk about something that if not all of you or most of you grew up eating these. This is called a turnip or a rutabaga. Now, to be honest with you, growing up, I hated these with a passion. They were so nasty, I could not understand why we had to eat them. And it was usually during the Thanksgiving and Christmas holiday that we ate these. But baby, in my year of high school in the 70s, I met my best friend, and her grandmother, we called her Big Annie, and then I met her aunt, which we called her Aunt Rosa, and I was introduced of eating this rutabaga or the turnip a different way. Oh my God. And how they would cook it is they would season it up, I guess, with butter or meat and whatever. I don't know if there was any smoked meat added to it, but it was passed down to my daughter Melissa, and Melissa makes these with just, I think it's just seasoning and pepper, and it's so good. Now, yesterday they gave out a whole lot of rutabaga or turnips, and they gave out these massive onions. I have an onion even bigger than this, but I shared it with my neighbors. So I found out from one of our bishop-elects at church, because usually I shied away from cooking this because Melissa knew how to do it. I didn't know how to cook it. And I want you to see, look at this. To cut this is really, really hard. But I found out yesterday, you don't have to cut it up. What you can do is have a pot of boiling water, put it down in the pot of water and let it boil. Oh my God. And this is the end result. You don't have to go through all of that chopping it up, because Melissa was telling me yesterday how she does it. She take the knife, then she would take a hammer and bang down on it and all that. So thank you, Elder-elect, Bishop-elect, I'm sorry. This is the results and how I'm going to cook it. I wanted to use some fat back, but I don't see none in my freezer. So my husband bought this. This is called, I don't know if it's called, I know it's bacon, but I don't know if this is considered as bacon ends or whatever, but it's some good eating. But what I'm going to do first, I'm going to cut it up and I'm going to boil it just a little bit. I don't know if I should boil it because we did eat it and it tastes fine, because I'm noticing lately, it could be that I'm a woman of a certain age now, that stuff is really being so salty. And I really don't like I don't want my meat to be salty. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to wash these off and get them ready to go in these. I had some last night when they had finished cooking, and I just added some salt and pepper, onion and garlic powder, and some butter. Oh my God, it was delicious. So this morning, it's 10 to 12, I'm gonna do it this way. I've never done this before. I'm the only one that's eating it, and I'm quite sure my daughter's home this week, and I'm sure she'll definitely love eating it with me. Okay, see you in a little bit. Hi, I'm back. This is something that I started doing last year because, as you all know, if you follow me on my channel, you know I love fatback. But also, fatback is another meat hard to cut. So I told my daughter, I said, you know what? I'm gonna start cutting the meat up, the bacon, with the cooking shears, and it's really good. So what I'm going to do is cut this up. I'm going to rinse it off, and I'm going to start, as it's called you're rendering the fat off it. But before I render, I'm going to render the fat in one pot, and then I'm going to cook the Rutabaga turnips in another pot because they were done last night, but they really could have used like maybe 10 more minutes of cooking because they weren't tough or hard. They could have been a little bit soft. So what I'm going to do is add some water to this pot here. Can you see it? I'm sorry. I'm going to add some water to this pot. Always keep that trusty tea kettle on. And I'm going to season this pot up. You know, my adobo, my onion powder, my garlic powder, my black pepper, and I think that's it. I don't think I'll add, maybe I'll add some parsley. I tell you, parsley and paprika is really no taste, you know. If you're using fresh parsley, you'll get a taste from it. But this is what I'm going to add to the water. As I say, I'm seasoning up the water. Hope everyone had a good weekend. We had some, I remember we had some good weather. I don't remember going out one Saturday. Our grandson comes over on every Saturday. And I don't know, sometimes the weekend is a blur for me. But I thank God I'm on vacation this week. I'm going to miss my babies. But what it is that it's good to be off. It's good to be off. I take care of a 1-year-old and a 3-year-old. And they are just as sweet as they can be. And also this week, because the children are out, I'm going to be able to spend time with my grandsons. I have one here now. And then Wednesday and Thursday, I'll be able to be with my other grandson. So everybody is getting their time, okay? So I'm sure everyone, because I've learned that because I haven't been with all of my grandchildren in a long time, is that there can be a little rivalry, I can't think of the word. But oh, I'm cutting up this big butt onion. This onion is humongous. I'm gonna put some onions in there too, because basically what we want to do is get all of that yummy seasoning down in there. I don't want to overwhelm it with too much onions, but I don't know why not, because I'm the only one eating it. Oh yeah, because of Melissa. Melissa don't particularly care for onions like that. Let me rinse this off. So I hope your day is going well. Those of you that are home with your children, or if you're able to have your children, your grandchildren, spend some time with you. Enjoy it. This has been a tough time for us as grandparents because we're used to having our grandsons, because they live the closest to us, to have them with us on a regular basis, and we haven't been able to spend time with them because of COVID. And also they have their I think, what is it? One is doing some kind of music classes, and they have a lot to do during the week, being that my husband and I, we work. Y'all know on Mondays, once I get home, that's it. I'm out, you know. And my husband, I found out, he snuck over there last week and bought them a pizza. And my daughter told him, Pops, you better tell Booby that you coming over here, because you know she gonna find out. Did not find out. She told me, she said, Mommy, you know Pops came over. Can y'all see I'm adding the onions in there now? I wish you could smell how my kitchen smells. It smells so good. Ooh, I'm telling you. I'm going to add, I know I had told you all about the garlic. I did the garlic video. And what I'm going to do, let me find it. Remember when I did the video about this isn't the beech nut jar. This is another little container that is good too. But I told you all to ground up your garlic, add some olive oil, and sometimes I also add water. So it's like a creamy sensation. So I'm going to add a little half a teaspoon in there, in this water. And I'm going to add my turnip rutabaga in here. Going to, yes, I did burn my hand. Caution, caution, caution. Ooh. It didn't get me too bad, but it got me. Okay. Take this out. Rinse it out. It's okay. Soon and very soon, I'm going to have a big kitchen. I believe God. I believe God. I wish I could show you guys. This is how the inside of this pot is looking. I'm going to add some more water in there. And I'm also going to add some more seasoning. This is how this is looking. And it smells absolutely fantastic in here. Okay. I'm going to let that cook down for about 10 minutes on a medium low light. I have my frying pan here ready for my bacon. I'm going to let that start bubbling a little bit and add the bacon and let it cook just for a little bit. I don't know, I'm gonna put it in there. Because I don't remember when we ate it, because we ate it as a breakfast food and it didn't taste salty. But I know my fatback tastes salty. Had some of it last night. I was making some cabbage. That fatback was so salty. Oh my God. So that's how that's looking. And I'll be back in about 10 to 15 minutes. Hi. Welcome back to Jacqueline's channel. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Now, I don't know. I don't like this smell that I have coming from this bacon. I don't like it. I know my husband, I think he got it from a guy that has a bakery shop. Not a bakery shop. A bakery shop. He has a butcher shop. I don't like the way it smells. I don't know. I can't say it's cured because I know what cured tastes like. But I don't like the smell. So what I'm gonna do, I boiled it, pour the water off, and now I'm gonna let it fry. And that finish part of it frying, or we call it rendering the bacon, meaning that we're getting the grease out of the bacon or fat back. What I'm gonna do is add that to the turnip rutabaga pot. Now this here is old trusty here. This is an old jar. I'm not gonna say everyone, but the majority of African American people that I know, because I don't know of any other culture that does it, they have either a jar or a can that whatever drippings that they get, they have from bad bag or bacon, they put in here and we season our food with it. A lot of people have come away from doing it like that, and which I can understand, because diabetes and high blood pressure does rank very high in the African American culture. And we have to learn a new way of eating. And I haven't taken it out of my diet, but I do know that moderation is best. Okay, I'm going to turn my rutabaga turnips down some, and my bacon is on a low light. I'll be back. This bacon came out really good. It's nice and crispy, and it tastes good. You know, I had to steal a couple of pieces. So this is how my rutabaga turnips are looking. And they're very, very nice and soft and looking good. Turn this around. So, I'm going to take the top off. I'm going to get my pot holder so I don't burn my hand again. I'm going to pour that in there in the pot, and to make sure I get all those remnants, I'm going to put some of that in there. I think I might eat that for now. Oh, this could have cooked just a little bit more. Let me see. Okay, it's not bad. It's not bad. So what I'm going to do is let that cook with the bacon down in it. And I'm going to tap on it, and I'm going to have a little snack. Whatever name you call it, turnips, rutabaga, one thing for sure, this is good. Delicious. I haven't decided what I'm going to eat with it because it tastes good all by itself. Okay, hope you've enjoyed this video.